Hello, and welcome to something I haven't done in a little while again. It's a post-commentary run. Anyway, this is the seed. What do we need? Let's count together, I guess. I'm counting fast. 10, 10, 17, 27, 29, 36, I think, maybe? 36 iron? Sure, there's 3 plus maybe 8 for 11 gold. 3 diamonds, a lapis, the emerald, and 1 redstone? 1 redstone. We need red flower, chest, saddle, acacia sapling, 1 gunpowder, the pumpkin seeds, an apple, flint, 9 paper there, and 1 there is 10 sugarcane total. We need a melon slice. We need 1 ink sac, 2 ink sacs. Thanks for pointing it out past me. Egg, sign, cactus green, mushrooms, extra brown mushroom, the furnace, the shear item, the glass. That was fast. I didn't even look at that stuff at the end. Anyway, this is an interesting one. It didn't happen too long ago. I just remember most of it. It might be a little quiet. I'm going to turn it up a bit, maybe. So spawn, not great. There's a pumpkin there, you know, in the desert, which is pretty good. We need those things. Looking around, not really seeing much of anything else, though. No temples, no villages, nothing crazy. Nothing crazy at all. But obviously, you know, our direction is already set. We didn't see anything else, so it's clear where we need to start. It's over there in the desert. We need the acacia sapling, the cactus green, and then there are the pumpkins there too. So obviously that's where we're gonna start. Also pigs here too. Some early food. It's never a bad thing. Kind of pushed me off there though. That is a bad thing. This one, you know, I just fell. The first one was the pig's fault, the second one, I don't know, it was just me. Anyway, so we're chopping or punching the wood, getting the tree. Always a sorry start. This seems fine warring wise, right? I had to turn it up a bit, but I don't know. It's okay. So don't worry about it. Some stupid fall damage, always great. And then just trying to hurry up because we do need that egg. Did I mention that in the count? I skipped over it. Found some iron, that's great. I was hoping I could make myself a nice staircase here, but it didn't happen that way. Would have been nice though, right? Great spread on those sticks there, by the way. I think that's just, you know, clicking like in between those 3 slots somehow. Like, you know, right on the corner and then just sort of dragging it a little. Because you're just sort of still moving it a little bit when you like click them to get them in that slot. I don't know. Hate when it happens though. Especially when it's more than 2. Like splitting something in 2 is what I was, but splitting it in 3 or more looks really bad though. I don't know. Anyway, some early iron always a good start, as we all know. There's a bat, he has some flowing water. I think I heard some stepping here too, but I didn't hear it now. Let's be quiet and listen. That's why I'm tucked away in this little corner. Oh yeah, that was a step. There's definitely something stepping. It wasn't me, right? Those steps are way delayed. I don't know. If that's supposed to be me stepping, then fix your sound. Because that did not sound. You know, I wasn't moving. Or did I see a creeper here? Maybe I don't remember now. No, there wasn't anyone. Right. I looked because I needed the gunpowder, but there was no creeper here. And I was like, huh, weird. And then I left. That's what I'm thinking right now. Well, not right now, but in the past, at that very moment. There's a sapling. Running back for some food, because who knows, you know, what kind of run it's going to be. But we, you know, this is a solid start. There's a lot of stuff left. It's not an easy looking card. It did surprise me a bit. And then now I'm thinking, yeah, let's grab the pumpkin seeds. There we go. Grab a cactus green. Well, a cactus, I guess. And then looking for some stuff. There might be something. That one zombie is probably just down in that cave we just came from though, so we don't really care. We didn't really get all that much wood, and we do need a sign and a boat, so we're, you know, grabbing some more right now. Solid moves, I approve of all of them. No fall damage here. Feels like I should have been. Anyway, so yeah, make the sign, make the boat. Make the bowls, make some sticks. I should make the pumpkin seeds there too, but I didn't. That's fine. Am I good now? I don't know. I don't remember actually. Good inventory sorting there, except for not making the pumpkin seeds. That was very good. We see the jungle. We need a jungle. It's great. We need chicken too. And I should just head for the jungle because who knows what's there. But there is this ravine thing, and there's some sugar there. And I hop out for the ink sacs. We get enough ink sacs. I'm surprised by that. And then I decide to turn around and see if I can get some more iron and cook some stuff. And, you know. And that's a mistake, I think. In hindsight, it did feel like a mistake at the time too. But after I hopped out of the boat, it felt like, you know, our momentum's already gone. Why not stop and see if we can get some more, you know, some more stuff and get the iron cooked and have the shears for the fern and all that ready when we get over there. But we should have kept moving. We definitely should have kept moving. Now, I guess I'm also looking, you know, there could be a dungeon. It's just like, there's potential upside here. It's not a terrible decision. It's just not the right one. Spoiler, I guess. But, you know, it's just the way it goes on these post-commentary runs sometimes. I'm not cooking the food now, which that's kind of what I wanted to do also. Like having food ready seemed like an important bit of the thing here. And there we go, finally made the pumpkin seeds. We are 5 and 5 here. Not bad, not, you know, not neck-breaking pace by any means, but I do want to get that iron down there. And I decided to just go for it. There's also clay that we don't need. Always very conveniently placed on the surface in those runs where you don't need it seems. And this is not bad. You know, there's some value in early iron and in extra iron early too. Definitely the case. It's just that we're in a weird position where we don't have that much surface stuff left if you really think about it. Because there's no hard mob drop on the card. And we see the jungle over there, so there's the chance that we get the melon and then, you know, things are just good. Anyway, should make yeah. Take the glass off the hopper and then not craft. Silly. Anyway, grab the fern, drop the shears, make the sugar for the spider eye, and then we need some more sugar cane for the map. And now we should be leaving. Like, this is shield, okay. I mean, that's value, sure, that's fine. But we should be boating right now. 5:45. Yeah, we should be on our way already. Number 7 and 6. I don't know. It's fine. It's fine pace. Some inventory management there. Things are fine. Do we need more food? Yes, we probably do. So we decide to make another stop. That didn't feel like it should have been a crit, but it was. That too, actually. That one was a crit. That one was a crit. But the first two, they didn't look like crits to me. It didn't feel like crits in game, and even looking at them now, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. Do I remember the red flower here? I think I do. Yeah, and then we need 2 brown mushrooms. We grab one. There's another one to the right here, and we turn around and grab it. A little slow, but fine. We're looking for a melon, we're looking for chickens, and then we need red mushroom and some sugarcane, and everything else is potential cave stuff. And I'm doing that in my head right now. So I'm looking at the card in the offhand, or in the main hand actually, just thinking about, could we go on the ground here if we find chickens? And it's like, yeah, almost. And then there are chickens, and it's like, oh yeah, then we really should try and get, you know, melon, red mushroom, paper on the ground, that's it. On the ground in a mountain, yeah, but, you know, that's doable. And then, you know, more chickens here, and actually a mountain too. Pretty good. There's the melon. Now we just need paper for the map and a red mushroom, and then we can just go on the ground. That's great news. Also here it's 7, so 12 minutes in should be our egg timer. That's a little bit time wasted, but I stand by that. Finally cooking some more food. We should cook the iron in the other one. There we go. Finally doing that too. Yeah, go back to the flint. Very slow, flint. Yeah, it's pretty slow. I don't know how many that was. 22. That's too many. See the red mushroom over there. Also, the swamp usually has some sugar cane, so that's what I'm hoping for right here. Have I seen it yet? I don't know, actually. I think I did see it there. Yeah. Some 4 damage, but well worth it for all that sugar. And now we're ready to go on the ground. And I'm like, am I ready to go on the ground? Do I have enough wood? Do I have enough food? And it's like, I think so. We do have the sugar cane for the spider eye. We have this, we have that. We have the melon slice. All we need is, like, you know, some gold. 1 redstone. I don't know, 3 diamonds, emerald. Like, we're in there, right? lapis, saddle. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. I was thinking about chopping trees for an apple, but it we have the rare opportunity to just go on the ground, and that's definitely the right decision right there. Don't want to waste. We need a saddle anyway. We're gonna go golden apple for sure on our hunt for that, and then just one last check. But we have an opportunity to go on the ground before 9 minutes are up, which is insanely fast. That's just, the pace is not that great. It's 9-9, but it's 9-9 and we're on the ground. So we're in the end game right now, essentially, which is crazy. Like, day 1 end game transition that's something. That is truly something. And here, it's not like, it's not looking like, oh, this is definitely going to go sub 20 or anything like that. But it's like, this is a rare opportunity, so we have to take it. The conservative play would probably be to go for the apple in the swamp and then come back for maybe already an egg on the ground, but that's so late, you're wasting so much time with that. And then you could probably also go for the spider eye gunpowder bone, which is the free mob drops. The free mob drops needed, but there's a skeleton already down here, so, that's gonna be fine. And you would go on the ground at like 13, 14 maybe. And you'd have more than 13 or 14 items, probably. What would you get? Egg, bone, 11, gunpowder, spider eye. Yeah, it would be like 13 actually, yeah. There's not that much else. Unless you could get like a cave of iron or something, which I don't think we could have done. So starting in this mountain cave, which is, we're not in the mountain already anymore. But we were on the very edge where we dug down. And there were more mountains behind it that have like a quick glance. I didn't really know exactly where and how big, but we know at this point that there are mountains. And we're in, cave at level 25. This could be fine. It dips down. It's very quiet. That's the one concerning thing right now, is that I don't hear any mobs, which points to, the cave being small, which is obviously not great. Still, counting the iron again, I think. Maybe. There's more. We need more. Definitely should grab it. Also, we might need another pig. Who knows? Hoping for some either low cave or a dungeon or, something that wraps back into the mountain for the emerald, but nothing on that side of things. It looks pretty dire right now. But there's a lot of time. We're still like, almost 9 minutes below the sub 20 mark, so things are looking fine. But only in a very, like, vague kind of way. There's no, like, oh, we could do this and this and this and we're done. It's like, if things go right, if you dig into a good cave, who knows what happens. That's sort of where we're at right now. But it feels like we might have a chance. It feels plausible, at least, and that's good. More food, that's probably wise. Checking for an egg already, but I think we're a little early. 11:30. Yeah, no egg yet. Just making sure it's not already there. Some quick gold, that's nice. You only need 3 if we find the golden apple, and of course we're gonna find the golden apple, so why even bother with that golden ore? And now we're just going down to level 11 in order to find redstone, diamonds, lapis, and the emerald, and then maybe a dungeon. So we're hoping for some mob sounds as well. But it's just very quiet. There's a chicken clucking and some block breaking and pickup sounds, and that's about it. Not much else going on. Also, I don't think we have enough iron. Or did we have enough? I actually don't remember now. If you do know at this point of the video without going back and counting again, I congratulate you. Because even me watching now, I don't know. Me in game, I don't think I knew. But I don't really remember that specifically. Me watching right now, I have no idea if we have enough iron or not. All I know is that there's nothing here. We're digging and digging and digging and digging and digging and digging and digging, and there's just nothing. There's more gold, but we already established we don't want more gold. We want all the other ores, essentially. Well, redstone, we're done with that too. There might be an egg now, actually, 13. There probably should be one. Probably isn't one, though. We get the gold in there, we have 16. 27, actually, that's enough, I think. Good work, me. Make the paper and start with the annoying bits, which is, in this case, I guess, the map. And then we go Where do we go? Rails? Yes. I don't think I counted the... Yeah, maybe I don't have enough. Do I have exactly enough? Yeah, I have exactly enough. That's crazy. Which is not that great though, because our pick is about to break. And I'm crafting all the iron away, and... none left. I thought there was some left, apparently. Judging by me checking those furnaces again, but there was none left. Took it all out, and now we don't have a big pick left, and everything is kind of annoying, and we have to go and find 3 pieces of iron so we can actually do stuff again. The recording is a little choppy here. I don't know if it's just, you know, recording the Bray pack off it, which is a little weird anyway. Apparently there's more cave here. Who knew? I didn't know. Did you know? And look at that. There's a diamond vein down there. Checking if there's enough durability on the pick. And there is. There's lapis too. Should have come over here right away. It would have been much faster. Second bad decision, I guess. Not really. This one is just like, I mean, there's no indication of that cave going that way. Really? We did glance over there, but even in the recording now, it didn't really look like anything. So I can't really blame myself for not going this way right away. It's a good amount of diamonds too, because it's 6 and we need 3 for, you know, the diamond axe, which is on the card. I hear the lava over there, but it's not in the mountains, so I don't care. We need to go back, and with our new found diamond technology, we need to dig a big tunnel and find an emerald, I guess. That's the plan right now. Some silly movement issues there, but it's fine. It's fine. We don't have the mob drops yet, spider eye and gunpowder, which is a little annoying because, well, there just aren't any mobs spawning. It's like, you know, weird. It's very quiet. I mean, contrast that to some of my other recent runs where it's just like an onslaught of enemies at all times. This is just really quiet, and we did leave far enough for stuff to spawn in this cave again, but you know, we just decided, nah, it's fine. It's good. You don't need mobs. And in this case, I kind of disagree because I did need them. Got our egg. So we have 4 minutes and like 10 seconds. Yeah, 10 seconds left. All we need really is a good dungeon and an emerald, right? So we're running deeper into the mountain and then going off the path because, you know, that path didn't lead anywhere. So let's go elsewhere. 6 items left. It's the saddle, the golden apple, the emerald, the gunpowder for the firework. No, was it the firework or just the gunpowder? I think it was gunpowder, spider eye, and the bone for the great eye. All we need. And you know, one dungeon could give us the golden apple, the saddle, and the 3 mob drops if it's a spider dungeon. And then it could also just have an emerald in the ceiling, for example. If it's in the mountain, that is. And then we would be done. Which would be great. It would be great. Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be a satisfying ending to this post-commentary run if you just happen to dig into a dungeon? Was the edge of the mountain there, so we're turning again. I hear some static. I don't think that's... I know where that's from. Or is it... Now what do I hear? I don't know what I hear. I hear something though. I didn't hear it in game though. Now that I hear, both in game and in the recording. Where are they? There's a bat. There are 2 zombies, I think. At least 2 zombies. Could be a dungeon. It's in the mountain. This is gonna be the great ending that we're all hoping for. It could be. It really could be. It would be fun, wouldn't it? Still on pace for PB there. Sort of. Not really anymore. Too much stuff left, honestly. There's lapis there. There are 2 zombies here. There's a little lava leak down there. I hear the spider, but we want to run the cave. There's a zombie on the other side, but we want the spider because we want the spider eye. Looking for the spider now. Still, you know, 2 minutes almost for the sub 20. There's the spider. And the spider contains an eye. That's great. Make the stupid fermented spider eye. Very good. Some redstone here. This is Inside the mountain? Yeah, inside the mountain again. Just checking every single block there, but nothing. Nothing there. A bat, zombie. Could be a dungeon. It is a dungeon. Great news. All we need: gunpowder, a bone, a saddle. Didn't even get the bone, just the gunpowder. Sort of disappointed there. Thinking about maybe going over there. It's in the mountain still in this cave. So killing all these zombies. Well, not all of them. Some of them. And then this is outside the mountain, but it might still be close enough. We're looking for an emerald, looking for another dungeon. The game does like to bunch those. But not the case right here. There's nothing, there's more lapis. We don't need it anymore. There's iron, we don't need that. Looking at this side of the lava lake cave, nothing down there. And just making sure down here. That's slow, but it has to be done because there could be an emerald around the corner. There isn't though. Of course not. That would be too good. You really thought there was an emerald here, and I don't know what to tell you. It would be much too good. So 4 items left. It's the golden apple, the saddle, the emerald, and the bone, surprisingly. We only found 1 skeleton in all of this. This is very hard to zombie previously, but it probably was just from that dungeon. So we've been everywhere, ready to leave. But no, down here there's an emerald in the war. I don't know, I didn't see it in the recording either, but I forgot to look when it happened. It was too fast. The skeleton in our dungeon, or in our dungeon, in our tunnel. And there's the bone, finally. So now 2 items left. It's the golden apple and the saddle. There are no dungeons left here, so we decide to leave. We have 5 minutes. Well, not really, 4 minutes. Basically, to find a dungeon that contains a golden apple and a saddle. Now there are mobs around. Isn't that fun? I don't know why I didn't kill the chicken. Would have been probably easier and faster. I don't know, it's fine. Some mistimed clicks there. It's also fine. Like, pick picture, we should have moved right away at the start of the ravine. That little bit of iron was not worth it. Should have checked that cave right when you got down there too, for the diamonds. And the lapis. And, I don't know, was there gold on that side too, maybe? Anyway, we're looking for a dungeon, that's it. Maybe we need more than 1. Maybe we'll need more than 1. But we're looking for a dungeon. That's all we're looking for at this point of the run. We have 3.5 minutes to get to sub 25. And, you know, I really want to get it because this run is fun. And, you know, it doesn't have commentary. So if it doesn't go sub 25, it's not going to get commentary, right? Right? At least that's the pattern so far. Let's see if we keep up with that. And just making this a recheck, I don't know. It deserves the spotlight, right? I think so. I think so. And I mean, it's getting it now. I'm doing the commentary, but did it qualify or did we just make an exception? Let's find out. There's our dungeon. 2 chests. You know, some heavy lifting beforehand here. Creeper and 3 zombies. Well, 2 big ones and 1 baby one. But we're done, right? Saddle, there we go. Golden, no. Nope. And now I'm thinking, if we grab that if we grab that gold out of our cave, then we could just go in that swamp now and chop trees for an apple, but we don't have the gold, so we need to go on in this cave. And I'm thinking, oh no, that's a mistake. We should have grabbed that gold. Spider? What does a spider sound in the cave mean? One thing only. It means dungeon, so we go for it. 2 minutes left. Can't find the spider. There's a skeleton, there's some lava, there's lots of stuff here. Don't really want to fall into one of them. The lava mostly. Everything else is sort of fine. Lots of zombies over here, but it doesn't look like there's a dungeon. There's a skeleton shooting us from down there. We don't like it. But we see copper over there, so what do? We go for it. Or we use golden apple. Should be easy. No golden apple, but another saddle. That's nice. And of course, you know, baby zombie spawns here. And 2 zombies dropping, and there's another dungeon up above. So clearly, you know, that's it now. We've suffered enough. Dungeon number 4 is gonna be the one with the golden apple. Nope. Of course not. Of course not. Have you ever watched me play this? No way, that's enough. We need another axe because we're fighting so many baby zombies and other zombies and spiders and I don't know. Now there's only a minute left in the panic. Oh no, it's setting in right now. We're not gonna get it, right? We found 3 dungeons? No, yeah, 3 dungeons here? And 1 over in the first cave? For 4 total. All of them zombies on this side, by the way. And the other one was a zombie too, right? 4 zombie dungeons. 4, you know, dungeons not containing any golden apples. We heard some spiders before. Going back to that, because spiders mean dungeon. That's just a rule. It's a law. It has to be the case. 20 seconds left on the run. Well, 25. Another chest, and that's also not the one. But guess what? There's another dungeon. So just bust in there. It's zombies again. You don't have time. There's a golden apple. Dungeon number 6. What's the magic number? It sounds like there's a spider dungeon behind me, doesn't it? I don't want to die because I'm going to look at that. So I'm fighting off all these zombies. Eating some food. Yeah, lots of spiders behind me. Another spider eye from that one there. Very high incidence of spider eye drops today. Some zombies out there. Maybe they came from a dungeon too? Who knows? Yeah, I'm fighting them now. What's the time? 24:44. It's a nice time. It's crazy how hard it can be to get a golden apple though. Like, considering how many runs we end up, you know, having, you know, 3, 4, 5 golden apples. And we're looking for something that's not a golden apple. I don't know. I don't know if we had beetroot seeds. Did the first dungeon have beetroot seeds? Maybe. Definitely had pumpkin seeds, right? But we had enchanted book, saddle, and name tag in those chests. Found all those things before we got a golden apple, which just seems very wrong, to be honest. Very wrong. 2 name tags in this one, and then let's find that other spider dungeon. Because there's clearly another one. There's so many spiders. Let's see if there would have been another golden apple there. Do we fight them? I think we fight them still. Really bad angle for that though, because you know you can't hit them, but they can hit you here. They drop. It's very annoying. Should have broken that block. Trying to fight, you know, them cleanly actually, without getting hit, but really tough because they cheat. See that cheater? Hit me twice. This is a weird jump off the chest. Messed up the timing. It's fine. There's another golden apple. And there's another golden apple, because they're not rare. Now we're up to 3, and that seems normal again, maybe. But, you know. That doesn't really help you, you know. Doesn't really help you. Evening out the odds after the fact is just sort of a waste, honestly. Another spider dungeon. So many dungeons here. More beetroot seeds, but no more golden apples. So yeah, we've done it. We did get this up 25. There was a misplays though, especially in the ravine. That was just a bad play, because if you just get, you know, we could have been on the ground like whatever. Like I don't know how much time we spent at the ravine, but all of that time, essentially, could have been on the ground for as well. And I don't know. Would it have made a difference in the long run? Probably not. We probably end up in a very similar spot without having the golden apple and saddle, but it's not a dungeon close to the surface here. My bingo brain is telling me, of course, that's the one that has both things. There's nothing. Would have been another waste of time right there. Another closed dungeon right there. I don't really care about that one, I think. So you didn't have to move very far at all in this one to get everything we needed, which is kind of crazy. I don't know how much. I think I did a lot of looking around here. Yeah, there was saddle, enchanted book, and name tag. So everything left in that first dungeon. We took a saddle out, and there was still a saddle left, plus a name tag, plus an enchanted book, but no gore napper. Pretty crazy. I'm looking for a spot now, which we covered up, so it's kind of hard to see on the ground, but from the surface there, it is not that bad. And then there's a tunnel system down here. And just looking, maybe there's an armor somewhere or something. Or, I don't know, another dungeon. But there are no dungeons at all here. It's pretty crazy. Like over there, you know, how many were over there? 6, 7? More. And there's just one on this side. Pretty crazy. But yeah, the game just bunches stuff. It's just what it does. And then over here we had this ravine, and I'm curious about what would have been on the other side of the war. And what is on the other side of the war? A dungeon. And what's in the dungeon? Let's find out. Any guesses? It's a gold napper in the saddle. So we could have finished on this side. In this, well, I mean, we were almost. I mean, it's still pretty far. It's not that far, you know. Just dig through the water there. Water bucket, and then come over here. I don't know. And now I'm sitting there thinking, oh, if that's right there, could we practice this to a sub 10? And that's what I'm talking about in tomorrow's BBB as well, I think. Because I think, yes, I guess, yeah. Is this the end of the recording? It is. So let's pause this. This is a very practicable run, really. I kind of want to do it just to see. I haven't done it yet. Now, there's probably a better emerald somewhere, and you don't need to go that far on the other side. So it's really just get to the chicken as fast as possible, and then go underground there and get everything, essentially. So you want to get the pumpkin seeds and the sapling at the start there, and then maybe some food and the cactus green, and then you boat straight for the jungle. You grab the melon, and then you have the mushroom somewhere on the way there. Maybe those were fine, I guess. And then paper from the swamp plus the red mushroom. Unless there's a better one somewhere, which I don't think there is. And then, you know, underground, it would just be about... You want to have a quick chicken. So you might want to go underground with more than one, if you can herd them together fast. And you want to go underground before 5 minutes have gone. So you can get to sub 10 potentially. That's the goal, I guess. Otherwise, I wouldn't really care about practicing. And then underground, I don't remember that dungeon. Did it have gunpowder and bone? Yeah. It did. So that's everything right there. It has redstone, so you don't even need to mine that. So the goal would probably be to have everything ready, and then... I don't know. You need a better emerald somewhere. I didn't see one in the cave, so there would have to be one in the war somewhere, but I'm sure there is one that's like gettable. And then it's all about the spider eye, I guess, at that point, because that's the only RNG thing left that's on the card here. Everything else is probably fine. Yeah, you probably still also want to get that early iron from the desert cave. So you're gonna have the pick and the shears. And you actually want a bucket too, which I don't think it was enough for that. And then, you know, maybe there's like a better dungeon somewhere along the way too, where you could just quickly grab those things, and then you don't need to go all the way through the ravine, which would probably help with the chicken timing, because you have to go that far away. And then, you know, it would be about optimizing like smelting and all of that. It would be interesting though. I think this is one that you could get to sub 10 if you get a good spider spawn and drop. And a good chicken, because chicken could also just screw you by taking like 8 minutes, and then you're not gonna get it. It's gonna be like 11 or 12 then or something. But everything else should be doable. It would be interesting to do at least. So if you're into the speed running, you know, making a route and then sticking to it thing, then this would be a good seed to try it on, I think. Because I think this one could be really fast. Anyway. There are probably some factors that are hard, like that I don't see now. There are probably some problems with my, you know, fantasy around here that I can't really see because I'm not actually, you know, running the route. But I don't know. I feel like outside of the spider eye, it should be very much reliable and the chicken timing. But yeah. I mean, if you really, I don't know if it's possible to surface fast enough to get sub 10. Still, that might be a thing too. Like if it's like 9 or something, and you don't have an egg with your underground chicken, could just stack back up and grab one on the surface. Maybe you'd have to figure all those timings out to know if it's possible though. Anyway, that's it. That's it for today. That's it for this post commentary run. Again, not something I really plan on doing ever. It just sort of happened. Because it did this, this one run without recording my voice, or without talking, really. Yeah. There haven't been many rejects recently, because I have not really done many no commentary runs. Or basically any since, I don't know, March or something, I think. And then, yeah, I'm not really finishing very many runs that are slow. I have one, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that, because that was a request. Who requested that? I don't want to say the name, because I'm not sure it's the right name, and I don't want to say a wrong name. So I'm not sure what I should do. I should scroll on my phone until I find the name. I think it's Karen. Is that right? It sounds wrong now that I said it. It is Karen. Nice. I had it right. So Karen requested the seed and I played it, but it wasn't sub 40, which is a spoiler, I guess. I'm going to put it on the recheck list, I think. So if you want to see that run, I'll link it. If I remember, I'll write it down somewhere. Link requested seed in post commentary in Poco. There we go. So I know which one. Anyway, that's it for today. Do let me know if you would like to see more practice stuff. I'm not sure I'm gonna do it though, but that might sway me. So do let me know. And that's it for today. I'll see you soon. Well, yeah, next time tomorrow. I have that run. I know that run already. It's an interesting one. Slightly weird, but that's fine. And I'll see you then. Bye bye.